Some traumas are very, very difficult. You will never forget that. That's for sure. Never. But you can put it in a box. Yeah. Traumas, you can put it in a box. Lock it. It's possible. But it will remind you that it always be there. Will be there. But it doesn't define your present. It doesn't define your present anymore. It's in your past, right? So whatever it happens, I don't know what happened to you, but I do know what happened to me, you know. So that would be nice to find somebody to identify or to empathize with you when you're in a situation similar, because traumas are not the same. Everybody has their own traumas, but there are traumas, and if it's small, it's big, if anything, it's a trauma, you know. So dealing with that, you can all your life. You don't let that what happened to you define you to determine your future, because what you have in front, what is it? Your future. Tomorrow, what is tomorrow? For example, it's not yesterday. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Mañana. Okay? So what you have right now, for sure, is now. It's the present. But those traumas that you had before, or even you keep having trauma, you growing and growing, you still, and those trauma never leave. That's not good. So you need to say to those trauma, hey, I put my old traumas in the bag, in a box. So I'm gonna put everything together, and I'm gonna lock them, or if it's necessary, I'm gonna take them out from that box. Won't bother me anymore, and burn them. You can do that. You can do that with all your traumas. You can burn your own traumas. Okay? It will have the little cenizas, the little things, but you won't feel it anymore. You know, it's super difficult to be living with that. Believe me. But it won't let you grow, and the trauma, it will bother you. That's want to do with you. Being like that little stone on your shoes. You don't want to walk uncomfortable like that all your life, right? Because if you're gonna go running, if you're gonna go to anywhere and you feel an uncomfortable thing in your shoes, you say, oh no, I need to stop. Stop it. Stop that. What is bothering you? You can stop that. Take that stone. This is the stone. It was so small, and it's bothering me like I have a big rock on my shoes. You know, it surprised you because the trauma sometimes seems so big, but when you address it, when you look at them and you have it on your hand, you know, in this case, the stone in your hand, you say, oh no, you know what? Bye. You throw it away, right? You don't keep or you save that stone that you just took from your shoes, take it everywhere to work, to your house, with your family. No, I don't think so. Because when it happens to me so many times, you know, that I get a stone in my shoes inside, and sometimes for some reason it comes inside of my socks. I don't want a stone on my socks. Worst. Because I don't need it. I don't need that. I want to walk good, feeling good, better, and do my thing, whatever I need to do. So that's what I'm talking about. A clear example that the past will never define you right now and what happened mañana or tomorrow. You know, it can help you. It help you, definitely. If you don't have a past, I feel, and I'm telling you, you are not the person who you are right now. You will never be the person that you are right now if you don't have that past. You know, so past help you to grow. Tell me yes or no. Past help you to grow. Yes, to make you stronger. You know, if I beat you now, like nothing happened. Bye. You know, because that's nothing. That's nothing. What I say all of this just to say, just live happy, live how can I express it? Sometimes people say, right? I'm gonna say this really quickly. Some people say the past is the past. It sounds so cool, so unsincere, like oh, that person didn't live that, so that's why it's telling me, just the past is the past, just forget it, move on. And it's really bothers other people to say that, or somebody say that to us. The past is the past, leave it like that. If you're bringing that again, yeah, well, they are right in a sense. Yeah, they are right. The past is the past. What do you bring it back? Exactly. What will you bring that past? You take advantage of that trauma, that past. You take advantage now, because I believe you have some family, right? Some little brothers, little sisters, you know, even your parents, even your uncles, your sister, your anybody, you know. And so you don't want that past to repeat on them, to those future generations that are kids, your family kids, your neighbor's kids. You won't like that to happen to them too. So take that away, move on, keep going, ask for guidance from God, and forgive as well. You know, it's important to forgive and start over. If you start over, everything is reset. Start over. It doesn't matter how much things have you done it without the knowledge, because, you know, sometimes we say things without, or do things without intention, but those intentions doesn't look good. You know, so if whenever we go to God and tell him, God, I don't know what to say this, you know, but can you help me? How can I start this or something? However you talk. If you are in the bathroom, if you are in the shower, I don't know what you do in the kitchen, I promise you, he just gonna start telling you things in your mind. I was talking in a video in Spanish about warm mind, mente tibiecita, yeah, warm mind, which is the thoughts, you know, the thought. You have always thought about everything. So you will receive those thoughts, because we are humans. We receive thoughts, all type of thoughts, negative and positive. But we're gonna get that activated, negative, and hold it. You're not gonna take the negative out just right away. That never works like that. But you're gonna take that negative thought. So when you get that negative thought, you retain it, you process it. Don't do a negative thought right away. Don't do that, because those have always consequences. You know what consequences is? You might regret. I'm sure you're gonna regret with a bad thought that comes from your mind. Yeah. So you take that bad thought, you know, that you know obviously is bad, because you keep thinking about that bad thought. So it's small like this, you know. So it's coming big, until that bad thought wants to explode it, get out. by getting out with a fact. A fact is when you do it, that bad thought. And that's what you need to avoid. You don't want to do something that is negative in your mind. So keep a warm mind. You know, when you're cooking, for example, I don't know if you boil the eggs or boil the milk, you know, or the water, or making rice. So you cook it warm, like make the rice warm, you know, not hot, because you're gonna burn yourself. Cold, personally, I don't like cold rice like that. So warm, what I mean, that some thought comes to your mind. It's not like cold or super hot mind. A hot mind, I cannot imagine a hot mind. All bad thought is gonna come to your mind. With a hot mind, with a cold mind, you would do certainly things like this without consequence, without thinking nothing. Cold mind. And a warm mind, when you are taking your time, you know, why am I having this thought? Why? This thought is not telling me something positive. I don't like that. So I'm gonna keep it. Keep the bad thought. Keep it as long as all the good positive voices we are coming from God tell you, delete it, erase it, eliminate it, that thought. Okay, it's a very advice that sometimes we as a person don't apply. Something that is feeling from my heart that I would like to share, you know, because what I say is not because, okay, Lina is reading so much books now. It's not about that. I read, yeah, but I'm learning from somebody else powerful that is just telling me the wisdom, just the wisdom. I ask for wisdom. I ask for wisdom every day, you know, because it's not fair. It's not fair that a lot of things is just happening in this world that sometimes we don't explain. We can't explain what happened. Why did this person did that to me? It broke my heart, you know. So why is happening this to me? And we don't know. We don't have explanation to do it. So unfortunately that happened. So if everything it takes, any bad negative thought, because we cannot avoid that. We live in a world that we see things all the time, negative, bad, to kids, to other people, to anybody, anywhere. So this needs to address, you know, but person by person, no group of people like a concert. No, it's just like person by person, work on themselves, just themselves. I work on me, you work on you, you know, and then we are working together. Be thankful that God is the one who is doing that, you know. So this is some words that inspire me about anything. So I appreciate it. Thank you.